Hello students, we take the chapter further, chapter number 5, Maths 2. Well, in 5.1, we solved sums on 3 types of index numbers. Price index number, quantity index number, and value index number. These were the 3 indices, these were the 3 index numbers what we studied. Price index number, quantity index number, and value index number. Well, today we take on price index number in detail. Yes, students, what you can see in front of you is price index number. A, B. The name of the 2 methods. Simple aggregate method. Yes, simple aggregate method. That is what we used. That is what we studied in the previous exercise, exercise 5.1. In this exercise, we are going to study weighted aggregate method. Weighted aggregate method. In exam, it will be clearly asked to which method you have to use. Well, in the simple method, we only had price. But in weighted aggregate method, we also have quantities. Using price and quantities both, we find the price index number. Well, the price index number by weighted aggregate method is this. What is that? Sir, this is same. ये तो सेम लग रहा है. Oh, if this is same, let us separate this. Let us make it different by writing this. Yes, students, this is different from your value index number. This is different from what you must have seen like this. This is a weighted aggregate method, and this is the first formula. This formula was given to us by a mathematician called Lasperi. Not ice cream raspberry, it's a Lasperi's. Lasperi's. You can write Lasperi's price index number. Lasperi's price index number. This man has given us this formula. So we write L besides it. Lasperi. The next person to give the formula is Pache. So we say Pache's price index number. In his honor, we write P besides P01. Oh, what's different here? It's summation of P1 Q1 upon summation of P0 Q1. This cannot get cancelled because this is one term. Well, these both mathematicians gave their formula to find price index number. Of course, their answer will not come same. If their answer is same, then we could have used only one. Both will give different answers, but yeah, there will be marginal difference. There will be no vast difference. एक का आंसर 19 आया तो दूसरे का आंसर 21 आएगा, वैसा कुछ होएगा. The third formula in this category is given to us by a duo, yeah, 2 person together. Dorbish-Bowley. क्या बोली? Dorbish-Bowley. Dorbish Bolly. These are two different persons, of course. किसी का सरनेम है Dorbish Bolly. Their price index number says that कि भाई तेरा 19 से तेरा 21 से ना एक काम करो, दोनों का एवरेज ले लो, एरिथमेटिक मीन मतलब दोनों के बीच का लास्ट स्पेरीज प्लस पाशेस डिवाइड बाई 2. यस स्टूडेंट्स, उसने बोला तुम दोनों प्लस करो, डिवाइड बाई 2 करो, जो बीच का नंबर आएगा दैट इज टू बी कंसिडर्ड एज अ प्रॉपर प्राइस इंडेक्स नंबर. वैसे ही एक बंदा आया फिशर. ऑफ कोर्स फिशर किसी की सरनेम होती है. फिशर्स प्राइस इंडेक्स नंबर फिशर्स ने बोला कि लास्ट पेरीज और पाशेस का अरिथमेटिक मीन नहीं, ये दोनों को प्लस करते डिवाइड बाई 2 करते ना, उसको बोलते हैं एएम. एएम मीन्स अरिथमेटिक मीन, सुना हुआ है. इसने बोला ज्योमेट्रिक मीन. ज्योमेट्रिक मीन मीन्स स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ योर प्रोडक्ट. स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ योर प्रोडक्ट, दिस इज कॉल्ड जीएम. जीएम का मतलब होता है ज्योमेट्रिक मीन. फॉर एग्जाम्पल एक का आंसर 4 आ रहा है, एक का आंसर 64, सपोज बड़ा आंसर. ये लास्ट पेरीज का आंसर है, ये पाशेस का आंसर है. तो फिशर्स का आंसर पता है क्या बनेगा? 4 इंटू 64, 196, 4 4 16, 4 6 24, सॉरी 256, और उसका स्क्वायर रूट क्या होगा? 16. 4 और 64 के बीच में 16. एरिथमेटिक मीन हो या ज्योमेट्रिक मीन होएगा तो समवेयर इन मिडिल ओनली. सो फिशर सेड कि ज्योमेट्रिक मीन लेगा, मतलब इस तरह से करना. चार जन ने अपना फॉर्मूला दिया. देयर आर मैनी, डोंट वरी, तुम लोगों ने देख लिया. दिस ईयर वी विल कम अक्रॉस टू 6 डिफरेंट फॉर्मूले, उससे ज़्यादा नहीं. देयर आर मैनी मोर मैथमेटिशियंस हु हैव गिवन देयर फॉर्मूला फॉर वेटेड एग्रीगेट मेथड. वी आर लर्निंग ओनली 6 फॉर्मूला. आफ्टर 4th, the 5th formula is given to us by a duo again. Duo मतलब 2 persons. Marshall Edgeworth. I have written Marshall Edgeworth's price index number. So definitely P01 ME इस तरह से आएगा. मार्शल एजवर्थ, जैसे यहाँ पे डॉर्बिश बॉली था वैसे हाइफन डाल देगा, हाइफन डाल. समेशन P1 प्लस समेशन P1 समेशन P0 प्लस समेशन P0 into 100. It's easy to remember. All right, remember this. Q0, Q1, Q0, Q1. This is how you can remember. You can develop your own technique to remember the formula. So this formula is given to us by Marshall Edgeworth. The last formula is Walsh. Walsh price index number. W meaning watch, is this. Sir, you write all the formula like the simple method. Yes, and then we derive We come out with a new formula later. यहाँ पे करेगा into root of q0 q1 into root of q0 q1. When we solve sums, we will be more clear about its application. You take care of its remembrance. You have to write this formula minimum 5 times. Yes, students, so that you remember throughout the year. How to use we will study in our exercise sums. What your duty is to learn them. These are 6 formulae in front of you. You will also find this in textbook somewhere on page number 79. Let me check. What is that page number? Yes, you will find all this formula on textbook page number 79. If you are not clear with the board, you can definitely refer page number 79. With this, we are going to start exercise 5.2. So remember, this was in exercise 5.1, and this is what you are going to find in exercise 5.2. 5.2, revising it further, is all about price index number, but the method is not simple what we used in 5.1. It will be weighted aggregate method. Please note all the formula, pause the video, copy it very nicely and fast. Hello. Here in front of you, you can see the first sum from exercise 5.2, which you will find on textbook page number 82. This is the information given to us about commodity, base year, current year, price and their quantity. 1, 2, 3, 4, there are 4 commodities. What are they asking us? They are asking us to calculate 1. Las Perris, Paches, Dorbish Body and Marshall Edgeworth. Price index number. Then asking us to calculate price index number. So dear students, first of all, what we have to do is prepare the table. 4 tables, remember. So before that, anywhere in the question, you can say this as P0, P1, Q0, Q1. Using this information, we have to prepare 4 columns. Remember, 4 columns. We have to multiply P and Q. P0, Q0, P0, Q1, P1, Q0, P1, Q1. क्या बोला देखो ध्यान से. We are multiplying P and Q. P0, Q0, P0, Q1, P1, Q0, P1, Q1. C for commodity. A, B, C, D. Remember, we are multiplying P and Q. Never multiply PP, QQ. P0, Q0. 8 2s are 160. 7 10s are 70. 3 into 30. 90. 2 into 50. 100. P0 into Q1. 8 into 15. 15 4 are 60. 15 8 are 120. 7 into 10. 70 again. 3 into 25 is 75. 2 into 35 is 70. Of course, the last column will give us T. T for total. The next column is asking P1 multiplied by Q0. P1 multiplied by Q0. 11 2s are 22. 220. 12 10s are 120. 5 3s are 150. P1 Q0. P1 Q0. 12 tens are 3 5s are 4 5s are 20, 200. And the last column is P1 Q1. 15 tens are 150, 15 11s are 165. 12 tens are is 120. 25 5s are is 125. 35 2s are 70, 70 are 140 because it is 35 4s are. And now we have to add them. Check this. 0. 6 plus 7, 13, 13 plus 9, 22. 2. 2. 2 here, 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 1, 4, 420. 420. Oh, sorry. After this, 2 plus 7, 9, 9 plus 7, 16, 16 plus 7, 23. 2, 335. Yes, the next addition 0. 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 5, 9. 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 1, 4, 4 plus 2, 6, 690 is the addition. Just the colors are changed for decoration, nothing else. 5 plus 5 is 10. 1 plus 6 is 7, 7 plus 2 is 9, 9 plus 2 is 11, 11 plus 4 is 15. 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 1, 4, 4 plus 1, 5, 5. Well, I'm just checking it. Give me a second. Okay, we move further. The first formula, the first price index number is last penny. We write like this. If you want, you can mention last penny's price index number as the heading also. Remember, this is simple aggregate method. To remember last pennies, what we do is Q0, Q0. P1 Q0, P1 Q0 का summation 690 upon P0 Q0 का summation 420 into 100. 0 0 gets cancelled. Cancellation with 3 का divide. 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9, 3 1s are 3, 4s are. I am dividing it by 2. 7s are 2, 50s are. And I get 0, 5 3s are 15, 5 2s are 10, 11. 1150 upon 7. Students, the denominator is a single digit, so you can dare to divide it orally. But if it is double digit or a triple digit, I advise you to carry out the division and show it with the sum, not on the back side. You have to show the calculation besides the sum. Though it is a working, you can show it in between also. This is a single digit, the denominator, the divisor is a single number, so I am carrying out orally. 7 1s are 7, remainder 4, 45. 7 6 are 42, 3 30, 7 4s are 28, 2. After putting the decimal 20, 7 2s are 14, 60, 7 8s are 56, 4 40, 5. And so my answer is going to be $164.29. As everyone knows that we have to do round off. We have to do round off. Well, students, question is there in front of you. The second price index number, what they are asking is Pashes. This is how we find it. Yes, students, what we have to do is just write Q1, Q1. This is what we are going to write. In last page we wrote Q0, Q0. In this we are going to write Q1, Q1. Check carefully. here. P1 Q1 550 upon summation of P0 Q1 335 into 100. Okay. 5 11s are 5 1s are 5 6 are 30 35 67. Not possible. 1 1 1 2 3 divided by 67. Such divisions, I advise you have to show the calculations. When you show your homework to me, remember I will see the calculation and I will want to see this. 67 का डबल बहुत ज़्यादा हो जाएगा. 1 जा 67 43. Now it is 430. 67 is near to the number 70. 67 is near to 70. 76 are 420. 420. 6 जाएगा. 6 7 are 14. 6 6 are 36. 36 plus 4 40. So here the remainder is 30 minus 2 is 28. Bringing 0 down. Yeah, students. 280. 74s are 280. So 67 4s will definitely go. 4 7s are 28. 4 6 are 24. 24 plus 2 26. 12 is the remainder. After putting decimal, we can use one more 0. Of course, it will go 1s are. 67 2s are will not work. After subtraction, we get 53 as the remainder. Sorry. Yes, 53 as the remainder. Since we have a decimal, let's use one more 0. This is near to number 70. 7 7s are 490, 490. 7 8s are 56, 560 वो बड़ा हो जाएगा. Let's check with 8 also. 8 7s are 56, 8 6 are 48, 48 plus 5 53. वो बड़ा होगा. So we will use 67 7s are. 7 7s are 49, 7 6 are 42, 42 plus 4 46. 9 plus 1 10, 7 borrow किया 12 versus 6 0 6, 61 is the remainder. We have decimal, use one more 0. This time 70 9s are 360, 63 sorry. Let's try with 9s are 9 7s are 63, 9 6 are 54, 54 plus 9 6 are 54, 54 54 plus 6 60, 603. Yeah, this will work. We can go with 9s are. So here I'm writing 9 and I get 603. So my answer will be 164.179, that is 164.18. There it was 164.29 and here I got 164.18. After copying this, after completing this, we then move on to the next asked price index number. Continuing the sum further, we have found the two price index numbers, last price and partials. They are asking us to next find Dorvish body. So we write DB. Dorvish body says इन दोनों का average ले लो. Arithmetic mean last series plus partials divided by 2. 164.29 plus 164.18 upon 2. 8 plus 9 17. 1. 2 plus 1 3, 3 plus 1 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. 328. We divide this and we get 2 3s are 6. 50. Answer is 164.24. The last word they are asking in this question is Marshall Edgeworth. This is how we remember Marshall Edgeworth. यहाँ पे लिख देना Q0 Q1 Q0 Q1 summation P1 Q0 690 plus P1 Q1 550 P0 Q0 420 P0 Q1 लास्ट में 335 into 100. On addition we get 9 plus 5 14, 7 plus 5 12, 1 2 4 0. 5, 3 plus 2 5, 4 plus 3 7. 5 ones are 5, 25, 5 5 are 25, 5 ones are 5. 5 2 are 10. 2 remainder 24, 5 4s are 20, 4 remainder 40, 5 is a 40. 1 plus 5 5, 5 plus 1 plus 5 6, 6 plus 1 7. Okay, it is 151. Well, without thinking further, I can take it this way. Divide by 151. And here I start performing the division. 24800 divided by 151. See students, your sir is explaining you, he is working out the division. I will want that even you should perform it when no one is watching you. Please do not use Cal C. I will want the calculation to be shown besides the sum. Ones are 151. On subtracting, we get 97 as the remainder. Bring down this 0, 970. This is 150. Take so 15 6 are 900. 15 7s are 105. 10. 15 6 are 6 was a 6. 15 6 are 90. So 64 is the remainder. Bring down this 0, 640. 15 4s are 60. Put a decimal, use 0. 400. 15 3s are 45, 450. 2s are 800 का डबल 300. 302. On subtraction we get 98. और एक 0 लाओ 980. We have done it earlier. 6 is 906. The remainder is 74. Bring down one more 0. 15 5s are 75. 6. 15 4s are. 15 5s is 75. That will not work. That will go beyond 740. So it is 4s is going to work. So I'm not going to purposely write. Instead, I will complete my answer fast. 164.264 round off and we get 164.26. So 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. Here are the 4 price index numbers ka answer what they were asking. I will want you note it down very properly. You may pause the video and complete your sum.